Hello everybody, this is Andrea from Onyx International. We are here at IFA Berlin 2019, where we are releasing our latest product, our latest progress, which is the 13.3 inches Boox Max3. This amazing device is the older brother of the Max 2. This one you already know, and one of the first and main differences we see here is the physical appearance. As we can see the dimension, we have reduced 10% the dimension. So this is smaller now, and also we have reduced 10% the weight of the device. So this device now is less than half kilogram. When you see a 13.3 inches tablet, the first thing you think is that it's a very bulky device and difficult to bring to different places, but actually the reality is that when you grab it, it's very light, very handy, and actually you can bring it everywhere without any type of problem. Put it on your backpack, take it out easily, no problem, very handy. So let's talk more about it. First of all, we have here a back aluminum case. As you can see now, it's all white. We have changed the color. What else we have changed? We have changed the screen. The screen is not a glass-based screen as before. Now we are using a completely flat screen using PMMA filter. The PMMA filter provides a real friction feeling, like writing with a paper, with a pen in a real paper or paper notebook. So we want to give to the end user the most closest feeling when writing, like they are doing with paper, of course. What else do we have? So here we can see the Type-C connector. This Type-C connector, before it was just for charging. Now we have implemented OTG standard. So we can connect, for example, wired keyboard, wired mouse, TFT card, up to 512 gigabytes for storage, and you can also other type of USB devices, and without the need of installing any driver or using a PC. So this is a very good news. As you know, before we had a mic on the bottom of the device, and now we have included a second mic on the top. That helps us for the speech recognition software to recognize your voice better and to provide a better performance, of course. As you can see here, the power button now is using is metal with a silver looking and color, so it's very nice. And what else? The back button. This is amazing. Just look. Now I have my device blocked. I just use my fingerprint to unblock it. We have included the fingerprint recognition. You can add more than one, like 2, 3, 4 fingerprint recognitions for all your family members. It's fine. It strengthens the security of the device, and it helps unblocking easily and faster. So let's go to see more about the new features, the new software. Well, first of all, let me talk to you about the different features in terms of hardware. We have included a Qualcomm octa-core 2 GHz CPU. Okay, this processor is helping the device running faster and saving more energy. To be energy efficient, help us to consume the battery slower, and helps the device, of course, to be in general terms, to have a better performance. It's using a 4 GB RAM as before, and 64 GB of storage that you have to add to the possible 512 from the TF card I mentioned before. The screen is, as I said, is using a Mobius flexible screen with a PMMA bezel, and is using the same resolution as before. Let me grab this with the other hand. One of the new things also is the Wi-Fi. Before it was using just the 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. Now is using a 5G Wi-Fi, which helps having a better connectivity. And also the battery, we have increased the battery because for such a big device, it is important that it lasts the longest possible. And now it's 4,300 milliamperes battery. We have increased 200 milliamperes from his previous brother, the Max 2 here. And also now one of the most important things is that we have implemented Android 9.0. This is amazing. Before it was Android 6.0, now we are already Android 9.0, which allows us to have better compatibility with applications, with other type of languages. As a system, it helps us to be more compatible with other features. So that is doing great for us. This is the next step for these kind of devices. We have made a step forward. For this reason, this year is critical for us because we are improving and we are bringing the E-ink tablets to the next level. So what else do we have? Well, the remaining things are the same. Just I didn't mention the dual speaker on the back. That helps to have a better, when you listen to music or you listen to your recorded notes, you can listen it better. And let's go to check more features. One of the features is the rotation. You can select, you can change the rotation of your device. Just look, now we have the back button on the top, so we are backwards, completely backwards. Let's make the 360 degrees and finally go back to the initial position. So this is one of the new things. Another thing is that when we are reading a book, for example, let's choose English book grade 2. Okay. As you can see, we have other 3 books open here. We can switch one to the other. Once we are here, we have the split screen mode. The split screens mode help us whether to split the screen of the same document So now we can be switching one to the other, or we can split screen in a different document. Then they will ask us which document we want to open. Let's just choose this one. And now we have two documents, different documents. And as before, when it's a PDF file, you can take your notes. So it's great for taking notes all the time. Of course, in the applications, we have added new applications in our App Store. Like, for example, to read the news. Now you have The Guardian, Wall Street Journal, The Economist, New York Times, BBC News, Xenia Reader. You have also the Flipboard for news, besides other content applications. You have tools for study. You have tools for work, geometry, GeoGebra, 3D calculator, Microsoft Excel, and of course you have more specific tools like Evernote, Firefox browser, Dropbox, Microsoft Word, OneNote, etc. So when we take notes, one of the new things when we take notes is that we can use now different grades of gray. Okay, this is new. We didn't have it before, and of course, one of the ways of synchronizing these notes that we take we can synchronize with Evernote, Dropbox, OneNote, for example, and then you after you bind your device with the cloud, you just long press and synchronize. So if you have binded your books with Evernote, for example, you open Evernote in your laptop, you synchronize, and immediately this note will appear in Evernote. So this type of synchronization will help us to immediately have our notes on the cloud and share it directly by sending by email or other means of communication. Another of the things, we have improved the handwritten recognition. Now we can see we have some text here. We can directly convert it into digital text, and now the good thing is that we can make the original conversion. So if we have written here, the translation will be made here, and it depends on the size of the screen. Sorry, the size of the words. It will show the same size or very similar size. Another thing would be, let's choose AI. Okay. Speech recognition. As I said before, we have two mics now, and while we are talking here, we can check how, while I'm talking, the two mics are recognizing my voice and converting all my words into digital text. This is perfect for meetings, for students, for any type of business cases in which you don't want to write. You are lazy this day and you just want to speak. So you can record everything here and then just put it, send it to other devices. So one of the other things, probably I explained in another video, is that now we have our own shop. So far we have developed it and we have free content. We are not charging any cost for these ebooks, but in the future we expect to be working with distributors in different countries, and of course that they are able to sell their content through our platform. Finally, I would like to speak about the new pen that we are using for the Max 3. It is a Wacom standard pen, but it's just the design is different than the previous one. The screen has 4096 pressure point sensitivity, and as you can see, it's bigger than previous one. It feels better to hold it because it's bigger, and the weight is nothing. I mean, it's like the same weight than previous one, and the type of shape that has, when you put it, it's very difficult that it can fall down from a table. So guys, just let you know that this device, the Boox 13.3 inches Max 3, will be released tomorrow, and the retail price will be $859 US or euros in Europe. Thank you very much.